Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 10 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. Be faithful to that which exists nowhere but in yourself. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We have the Dow Industrials close up 42, Nasdaq up 7.5, S&P's up 3, gold contract down $7.70, traded at $1,246 an ounce. Silver up a penny at $16.98 an ounce. Platinum up $4 at $1,017 an ounce. Copper up a penny at $2.23 a pound. Light sweet crude up $1.33 at $43.79 a barrel. Bonds, they got toasted, roasted, get the peanut butter and jelly out, get the cream cheese, get it all out, folks. You had the 10-year down 17 ticks, 129.26, huge volume. 30-year down full point and 16 ticks, 163.18. They both want lower price, higher yield. King dollar, 588 ticks, traded at 94.53. The euro down 61 ticks at $1.12, and the yen off a half at 109. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Well, what's going on in your world? In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? Okay, so check it out. This is going to be pretty cool watching this thing shake out. So, we tested the December 2nd swing high again. It failed on price. That being said, though, guess what? It had 986 million shares versus 954. So bottom line, you had the volume. That's saying that the high of today could get tested again inside the S&P. Dow Industrials. We take a look at the Dow, what the Dow did out here. Dow Industrials got to a price point of 18,167. Bottom line, that also can get tested. You know, the Dow and the S&Ps are topping out, are trying to top out. The NASDAQ composite, folks, my take is that we've topped out there. The composite, this is what we've done with the composite. Composite out here got to a price point today of 49.69. Your high of yesterday was 49.68. What you're doing, it's 5,007. 5,007 was not only the ABC structure, well, it was 5,000 on the way up. Okay, so we got as close to it as you, well, we got pretty close to it, okay? Now you're off by 30 points. The gap from the way down, it just can't handle it. The NDX 100, if you take a look at the 3 Qs, and the 3 Qs are basically the screamer out here. Yesterday what ended up happening is that the 3 Qs came down yesterday. We came down with 42 million shares. 42 million shares. Today, it tried to get to a higher high with 17 million, failed on price, failed on volume, bottom line, you know, and we get plenty of NDX stocks that are going to be coming out that will move this market. So we're going to see something very quickly in the next few days. Gold contract, what do we have with gold? Gold contract out here today got to a high of 12.59. You're at 12.46. Guess what? You're still pushing with volume, folks. You did 161,000 contracts. Yesterday you did 217,000. What you're going to have here is this. Bottom line is that even on the weeklies, you're pushing the 1287 high, and you're pushing that with volume. So you're building cause for higher price. Silver contract. What do we have with silver? Silver contract. Oh, jeez. Silver contract traded to a high today of $17.25. Did 91,000 contracts. Yesterday we did over 100,000 contracts. We did 108,000 contracts. You took out all the swing points. Silver's building cause now to get up to the $18 area. The bonds, let's go into the notes first. Okay, so check it out, man. This is going to be a trip watching this thing shake out. So, the notes. And this is what I expect that you actually had the market selling off into this close out here. These notes had been going lower all day long, and then the market decided that, oh man, hold it, what the heck's going on? So the notes start going lower at 11 o'clock this morning. The 10-year note was at 130.15. You close out at 129.25. You're taking out a B point. You're taking it out with volume. What does that set up? That sets up a run down to the last swing low of 128.01. And that's a long way down on the 10-year, folks, okay? That's almost 2 full points. You go and we take a look at the 30-year, what you're going to see inside the 30-year. 30-year out here also broke a swing point, broke it with volume, wide price spread, accelerated volume, all of the above. That also is saying it wants lower price. We're at 163.18, and that lower price out here is 160.30. Now, King Dollar. We go over to King Dollar. So check it out. You know, when I had John Logan on yesterday, he's going to be coming up right after the break. And he's doing this workshop tonight, folks, on the TAS market scanner. And this is so cool, man, because, you know, bottom line, my take is that, you know, this dollar wants to get down into the 92.30 to 92.50 mark. That being said, when John was on yesterday, guess what? On the weekly basis, this index had the profile at $93.89. It's like, okay, man, you bounced off that. Now, we bounced off it on lighter volume. You did 15,000. That, you know, bottom line, you can still go higher, and you're coming into 30,000 contracts, though. So that is a bounce. You have in lighter volume. That's still building cause to go lower. The cool thing is, which I just love, is that that's where that profile was. And so, you know, you start adding these babies up, it's absolutely phenomenal. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Now, let's wrap it up with oil, because oil caught a bid in a big way. The oil market out here was up $1.50 out here today. And what that did, no doubt, we take a look at crude oil. Crude oil was up 3%. You traded at $43.76. And we got into the swing point. It has volume into that swing point. So, you know, bottom line, oil can run to this $44.83. And you know what? That should bring that XLE up a bit higher. That being said, to me right now, this market, as I said a little bit earlier, NDX 100, NASDAQ is topped out. The cash, the S&P, can it make it a little bit higher? Yeah, it can. And that's how markets normally top out, folks. All the indices don't top out at the exact same time. And we're going to know real quick, because when you're in earnings, which we are in, it always going to take a few equities to bring this baby south or north. This is Tom O'Brien. This is TFNN. You stay right there. We're going to be coming back with our man, Mr. John Logan. Dow finished up 42. NASDAQ up 7. S&P's up 4.5. We're going to be right back.